Social Security is a national treasure and more effective at growing our economy than any tax cut. My name's Sarah Wilhelm. I'm from Bozeman, Montana, and I have a PhD in economics from the University of Utah. Well, Social Security plays a vital role in Montana's economy. This essential program provides income to almost 20% of Montanans. That's 1 in 5 Montanans get some income from Social Security. And in some small counties, like Treasure County, it's 1 in 3. So each month, families in every corner of the state of Montana receive almost $200 million in Social Security income. And these families spend this money in their community. They buy groceries, they get their car repaired, they buy school supplies. So this money in turn doesn't just stop at income for those families, but it goes into the businesses in their community, which allows them to grow and hire more employees. As a result, families in this state have greater economic security, businesses have income, and local economies are strengthened. It's hard to get income into small towns and rural areas throughout the state. You can't expect, a new factory to be built there. So this is a great way to get money into every corner of the state, into every community, and it's really so important for the Main Street businesses. And the return to the economy from these benefits, not only are they spread out so well, but they grow the economy more than a tax cut on capital gains or a tax cut to a corporation. In fact, Social Security grows the economy more than any kind of tax cut we can think of. So we need to maintain this national treasure for our economies, for our seniors, and for our families. The economy of Montana would be very different if we didn't have Social Security. Social Security helped 60,000 Montana seniors escape poverty. Without Social Security, after spending decades in the workforce, contributing to their families and their communities, more than half of Montana seniors would be living in poverty. 93% of Montanans over 65 receive Social Security income. The critical role that Social Security plays in lifting retirees out of poverty will become even more important in the future. In the last 30 years, we've seen wages stagnate, and we've seen a shift in retirement benefits from defined benefit plans to defined contribution plans. As a result of these two things, people don't have enough savings to retire with dignity. If you look at the savings rates, most people aren't saving enough, but single women are in much, much worse shape. Minorities are in much, much worse shape. And so in order to have retirement dignity across the board, not just for people who were already doing well throughout their lives, we really need a program such as Social Security. So currently the cap for Social Security taxes that you pay into the program, if you make over $110,000, any income above that is not taxed. So people who make more aren't paying the same percentage of their income as people who are making $40,000. If you're making $40,000, you're paying the full percentage of Social Security taxes, whereas someone making $200,000 isn't. And that's just really unfair because they benefit from the program as well. And so what we need to do is raise that cap so that more people are paying in their fair share. And then the program will be fully funded and available for generations to come. So the caregiver credit is so important when it comes to fairness with Social Security. If we look at the numbers, we see that women have much less retirement savings and receive much less Social Security. And a big portion of that is because They take time off to care for children, to care for elderly family members, in addition to the fact that they do not get paid at the same level as men. So all those things contribute to the fact that women are much more likely to be in poverty when they're seniors, and so the caregiver's credit would go a long way towards equalizing that and making sure that women can live with dignity in retirement.